Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video are some beauty empties. This bucket full of my empties. Every time this bin gets full, I would like to do a empties video with you guys and see what we'd repurchase and just generally how it was, so that I can empty it and start again. I keep my makeup empties till the end of the year, but if you're interested in seeing that, then just keep watching. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to start with my beauty, and then I'm going to go on to my makeup because I'm just pulling out of this bin, okay? So for body, I finished this Sugar Crush body lotion by Soap and Glory. I get these for Christmas. This was in my project pan. This smells like sugary lime, and it is nice, but I personally wouldn't repurchase, even though it's a lovely form. It's a lovely texture. It's not too runny. It's not, well, I personally like butter, but it's not too runny. And the scent is nice. I just have other scents that I like more than this, and it's quite affordable. This next one, I was just doing it myself, and this one is another Soap and Glory. These are 500 mils or 16.2 US fluid ounces, so they do last a long time, so they are a good bang for your buck. This is the Frutigo fragrance, and it's really, really nice, and I would get this again. Again, I prefer a body butter texture, but it isn't really, really runny. This wasn't in any project pan. I include these. I don't know if not everyone is interested, but I include this because I am to watch. This is a body scrub. This is 200 mils or 6.7 fluid ounces. I personally, now I know a load of people prefer squeezy tube scrubs. I don't, because God, I find them a nightmare to squeeze in the shower towards the end. A nightmare. This one was not gritty enough for me personally. So if I had no other option, I'd get it again, but other than that, no, because I prefer more of a grit to get right up in there and kill off the dead skin. For face, I have a few. Finally, I finished a face mask. This is the Sanctuary Spa 5-minute thermal detox mask, deep cleanse facial. This is a warming charcoal treatment for perfectly clean and purified skin. There is 100 mils in it or 3.38 fluid ounces. I'm embarrassed to admit how long I actually own this for. It has been a few years, and for some reason, now it does say that this doesn't expire for 30 months, so that's pretty cool, but it still warms up on the face. I didn't notice it pull any crap out of my pores, but I have yet to find something that I feel like does on me. I still feel kind of claustrophobic, that's not right the word. I still feel clogged, but my skin did feel soft and it did feel clean afterwards, but I wouldn't get this again because I didn't notice it pulling any of the junk out of my skin. If you do have a recommendation for something that you actually feels like pulls stuff out of your pores, let me know. This cleanser I got off my auntie, I think it was. This is a Pond's. Pond's, guys. This reminds me of my mom, this brand, and my granny. This is a Pond's Institute cold cream. A cold cream. Look at that. It's all gone. This was great for removing your makeup. However, it's really oily, so if you could get that again, there's 50 mils in it. I wouldn't get it again because I don't like that feeling of really greasy skin afterwards. No matter how much I washed my face afterwards, I still felt really greasy. I predominantly used it on my eye makeup, which was great. For that, it was great. I got this from Lyons. This is a face mask. This is the Glam Glow Hollywood California Gravity Mode Firming Treatment Mask, and it was a pink one, and it was the most satisfying peel off your face ever. I would consider getting this in this size again because I'm not good with face masks, but I could and I couldn't because my skin did look nicer afterwards. My skin, it has redness in places. It seemed to come out as an even texture, like an even color, but also a very smooth texture. So it actually, I noticed it do stuff for my skin. So I would kind of like that again, but would I? It takes a lot for me to purchase stuff. This is another face related item. This is the Ole Henriksen Transform Invigorating Night Transformation Gel. It's only a small one of 7 mils and in the 3 Little Wonders, and I really liked this. I really did like it, but I don't think I'd bother getting it again, because if I wore it wrong or too much, my skin stung. I am decluttering one face product, and this is the Deep Action Cream Wash. I have tried everything in my power to I've used it down to here, yep. Every single time I use this, look, it says clean and clear. When I was a kid, you always saw people on the ads that were like acne teens putting it on and taking it off, and that was just my recollection. This gave me pimples, and I'm not a pimple prone. When I was younger, I was acne prone. Not heavily acne prone, but in places. Older, no. Now I get it mostly on my chin and like here. But no, every time I used this, I had vicious pimples. I don't know what it is. And I also noticed that my skin was really disgustingly greasy after it. I don't know what the story is. It says cleanse down the pores to remove layers of dirt and oil. Like, I don't know what the issue was, but for what is in it that caused my skin to have such a vicious reaction. On to the next category. I have one hair product. This is the Batiste Dry Shampoo in Coconut and Exotic Tropical. This is 200 mils or 6.73 fluid ounces. Net weight 120 grams. This is really, really nice. Every time I wore this in work, people commented on the scent thinking I was wearing nice perfume, which is pretty cool. This is not cruelty free. I need to find another dry shampoo. I have purchased one from Aldi. I haven't tried it yet because, as I said, I just finished this. So I'm going to try the Aldi one because that's actually cheaper than this, and it would be great because that one is cruelty free. So this is another dry shampoo finished. I can go through these really quickly with not many uses, so that kind of irritates me. But anyway, for fragrances, I used up 3. I used up 2 of those minis from my Aldi set that I got for 17 euros. There was 10 in the set. Bitter Orange and Velvety Rose. They both smell like Jo Malone scents. Bitter Orange is my absolute favorite. It doesn't smell like, if I heard someone in YouTube videos say orange, I'd be like, yeah, because I wouldn't be, it's not citrusy. I don't know what the story is. It doesn't remind me of orange at all. Oh, it's beautiful. If you could buy that on its own, I totally would. It's number 10. If they still sell this, I'll get it again. God, it's fantastic. If that, even if this was not affordable, it'd be still something I'd seek out. It's that nice. This other one was in a Project Pan, and it's the Elizabeth Arden My Fifth Avenue, and I finished that. I only got it for Christmas in 2019. It was a nice, it is a mature, kind of reminds me of soap scent. It's really nice, elegant. It's elegant. It reminds me of someone in a high-waisted pencil skirt with heels that I could never walk in. That's what it screams, and their hair curled perfectly. I'm going to include candles and then on to the makeup because I am a candle connoisseur. The first one is Black Fig and Vetiver, oh Lord, from the brand Somas, handcrafted in Ireland. How cool is that, guys? One wick, smells unreal. I got it for my birthday in July off Porrick. Oh, they're goddamn, the packaging is so heavy. I want to keep the packaging. This is it, like I repurpose all these things. This is so nice, and I love using things that have been made here in Ireland. And beautiful, look how luxurious that packaging looks. It smelled lovely, it smelt up the entire room. I personally love an obnoxious smell, so that is for me, but if an obnoxious scent isn't for you, it does smell up the whole room, but not in an obnoxious way. Porrick can come into the room and he's like, oh, smells nice, but it's not overwhelming. I really liked this. The next candle I actually got pretty recently, and I was actually surprised by. This cost me €3.99, and I got this in Lidl. There's 300 grams in it. There's one wick. It burned relatively evenly the whole way down. It smells like lavender. It's not an overwhelming lavender scent, whereas I personally love an overwhelming lavender scent, but it did smell up the room in a nice soft way. It was only $3.99, which is great, and it took a long time to burn. Normally with me, I use candles so much I go through them quickly. This one I burnt a ridiculously long amount of time, and it actually took a long time to burn, so I actually would consider, I would buy this again. If I saw this again, I would buy it again. So this is the Luxury Collection London in Lavender. This next one I received as a gift from my auntie for my birthday, and this is in Lavender Fields by Murphy and Barrett, which I also feel like is an Irish brand. Yeah, from County Tipperary. County Tipperary. Lavender Fields, 5 ounces. This one wasn't that strong of a scent. I burnt through it really, really quickly. I was really appreciative to get it because everyone in my family seems to know that I like lavender, which is really thoughtful. But anyway, this one is gone. It didn't have a overwhelming, it didn't smell up the whole room, but it was nice while I had it. One more candle. That is an expensive candle, and I am embarrassed about that fact, but it is my favorite candle, and I have yet to find a candle as nice as this one. And it is also impossible to get my hands on. And I'm annoyed when you see inside it. So this is the Yonka, not Yankee, Yonka candle in Quintessence aromatic candle. If you are buying this online for any reason, it's the purple one. They're all different colors. This smells like spa lavender. Spa lavender. They're like 39 euros. They're expensive as hell. I've only been able to purchase it at Christmas time. I was first introduced to this candle by Porrick's mum and dad. They had gotten it for me for Christmas one year, and then since then I had been trying to locate it, and I managed to find a beautician shop that sold it in one county in Ireland, and I looked everywhere. So I'm going to ring them up and see is there a way of getting another one. I do have one more, but I'm afraid to light it because it's so expensive. This is what annoyed me, look. It didn't burn all of the wax, but I don't want to throw out the wax. This is ridiculous, but God, this is so expensive, and I would never, like, I never want to tell you how to spend your money. It's your money. I hate when I'm being told to do anything, let alone how to spend my money. But if you're in the market for a candle and for some god-awful reason it's an expensive candle, I know for a fact you're just going to have to love this one. You're just going to it's an experience. I have not tried anything like it. It's phenomenal. Leave me your candle recommendations, by the way. I love candles. I don't really like vanilla scents for some reason, but anything else, let me know. I do have some makeup products now. Not many, but some. This sponge I'm getting rid of. I got these in, I just wanted to mention it in case you're in Ireland or in Europe. Actually, anywhere that has a Pennies or a Primark. I think they are in New York now as well. This sponge, it has holes in it now. That's why I'm getting rid of it. And it's dirty. I tried to clean it, but they're stained. You get them in a bag with pink ones and this egg-shaped one. I think there's like between 10 and 20 in it for a tenner. And I've stopped buying expensive sponges and I'm using this. These are perfect. They have a nice bounce in them. They're not too like dense. I don't like a dense sponge. They're really, really nice and they're really, really affordable. So if you are somewhere where there's a Pennies and you do see it, it's actually pretty good. I finished a lip gloss. Yay! Okay, so I finished a NYX Butter Gloss in Meringue. There was 8 mils in it, and kind of disappointed it's gone now because I actually don't have anything like it. Don't have any pink lip gloss, which I never thought would be something I want until recently when I had no pink lip gloss. But anyway, this took me quite a long time to finish. I have pulled out the stopper. It wasn't too sticky, but it was sticky. It had quite a bit of opacity to it, which is not generally something that I like in a lip gloss, but I would repurchase this lip gloss is a really nice formula. I generally only wear a clear lip gloss or a nudie brown lip gloss, but I did enjoy this one. For mascara, I finished this, I was gonna say hideous, I'm so sorry. This Maybelline, maybe it's Maybelline, mascara in Great Lash, 12.5 mils, it says 6 months. Lord heavens above, I did not like this in the slightest. It was 6 or 7 euros. This is the wand. I don't like these wands. I just want to show you something for your thoughts, right? This mascara is like my new favorite mascara. I got it from Elaine and it's the Ilia mascara. Just look at the difference in wand, okay? This is the Ilia one, like a plastic thing that has like different shapes that gets right up under your lashes. And then this is the god-awful Maybelline one. Now I know there's a massive price difference, but still, look. What is that going to do for you? Like, really? Nothing. It's dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. Don't spend your money on that. Spend it on whatever you like. But if it, I didn't tell you about it. This isn't good. I don't like it. I'm sorry. You have to tell the truth. I feel bad because someone obviously went to the bother of creating it, and I hate saying that it's not good, but it is not good. I finished an eyeshadow single this update. This is my, this is my Makeup Revolution single eyeshadow. It was a cream frosty shade. A cream frosty shade, and there it is gone, and it was in my singles palette. I now have one less item in my singles palette, so that's exciting. I finished an eyebrow pencil and that's all that's left of it. This was in my Team Project pan. It took me over 2 years to finish this. It used to have a spoolie on it. It was the Catrice, I think it was the Eyebrow Stylist in Casanova, I think the shade was. I actually really liked it. It had a pencil tip rather than like a fine tip. And I don't know, for some reason sharpenable lip pencils and eyebrow pencils just work out better for me. I have not yet got on board with retractable. I don't know what that is. As well, an eyeliner as well. But anyway, I finished this and I did enjoy it. And then I have one empty that, if you haven't seen, is a juicy empty. And it is this palette this sleek highlighting Solstice palette, and it's now separate, and here it is. It is completely empty, pannual all over the place. A lot of people like this. There was one cream, let me just get rid of the mirror. There was one cream shade here, there was a kind of a gold shade here, an orangey shade here, and a lavender shade here, and a lot of people like this. Well, the first thing is this is really affordable. It's like 13-ish euros, I think. You can get it in Boots, like the chemist or the drugstore here. Not all of them though, it's actually not that accessible. But it is blinding. I mean, bam, blinding in your face. Without makeup, I don't see texture on my face. I go right up close to it and I don't see texture, but I struggle desperately with highlighter and texture, like bumps and lumps, even though for some reason when I like literally go up in my face without a mirror, I don't see it. This really accentuated the texture on my face. Also, it sat on top like a stripe on my face. It just didn't look like it would ever blend in. It was just really sitting on top. And you could see the individual pores on my cheek. Like as I applied it, it was just like a stripe sitting on top with pore holes. Like, why am I having this problem? Like, why? But anyway, it took me over 3 years of commitment to this and it is gone. I did love the shades of it. I just didn't like the formula of it personally. And I do know people that love this, but that's because they have obviously got a lot nicer skin than I have. But yes, this is it, completely empty. Have you any juicy empty that you're really happy about, like a lipstick or an eyeshadow or something like juicy that's juicy to you? Or blush? That was my empties videos, guys. You can see from that what I would repurchase and what I would not, hopefully. I hope I was clear enough on that. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please do subscribe because that is so helpful for me. Thank you so much and I'll see you the next time. Take care. Bye.